Yeah, I'm Richard Okankwe. I salute the supreme consciousness within you with all the divine charm of my mind and with all the love and cordiality of my heart. This Mystery Professionals Healing Center, located at Nungwa, Ghana, West Africa. At the Mystery Professionals Healing Center, the welfare of humanity is our goal. Harmonization between humans and spirits and the ancestors is our aim, so that human beings will be able to live on this planet Earth peacefully. At the center, I cure all diseases, physically, emotionally, and spiritual ailments. Physically, like stroke, diabetes, herpes, hypertension, whatever, problem with the liver, gout, whatever, with the marrow, your bones, whatever the ailment, when you come to my center or when you call, I will be able to diagnose you, whether it is physical ailments, spiritual ailments, whatever, emotional ailments. I will diagnose and give you the appropriate medications and appropriate treatment for it. Thanks to the Supreme Being who have made us a channel to harmonize with the humans, to harmonize humans and spirit as well. Yes, today in today's discourse, we're going to learn about fasting. When they say fasting or fast, you want to speed up something in life. You want to speed up something in life. So let us learn the techniques, the way of how to speed things, how to fast things in life. Fasting is a way of denial or denying yourself from food, water for a couple of hours, a couple of days, a couple of months, just to raise your vibration, to be able to connect with the terrestrial, the astral, the causal, the physical, the mental and the spiritual world. Yes, you want something, and anytime you want something on this planet Earth, you can't do it alone unless the spirit assists you. This is one thing that you should put in your mind, that nothing you can do alone without the spirit assisting you. When you look at the formation of technology, without the spirits, you can't do it, because it beats your carnal mind of how phones are made, how things are being connected in this world, how modernization, how technology is being advanced. Without the help of spirits, without the help of ancestors, without the help of a higher being, you can't achieve anything. You can't achieve it. You will be willing to win, but you will lose, because the spirit of success is not in you. When you think that you can do it by yourself, you can do it alone without the help of spirits. So it is high time that we connect with spirits to be able to reach the top, to be able to understand nature, to be able to harmonize ourselves with nature and with humans as well. Yes, fasting is the denial of food for a couple of times. People have termed fasting, some intermittent fasting, white fasting, dry fasting, whatever it is fasting. And fasting, when you do it, has certain changes that comes in your body. Fasting is denial, and there's one thing that I want to tell, so that you will know. People might give different ways, because we have religious fasting, we have the scientific fasting, we have the traditional fasting. Whatever it is, you want to connect to a higher being, you want to connect to a higher sense, you want to connect to a higher vibration that will make your dream come to pass, that will make things manifest in your life. But you must understand one or two things about your physical body that makes things happen when you fast. We have the brain waves, But before we get into the brain waves, let us look at the brain. The brain generates energy, and the energy passes through the nerves, and then the center is the glands. We have the 7 major glands in our system. We have various glands. Some say it's 1 around 8, some will say it's 1 around 11, wherever they might come from. But we all agree that there are 7 major glands or chakras in our system. They are the storehouse of the energy that the brain gives to the body. So when it gets to those centers, the 7 chakras also have organs that they supply energy to. And the brain waves, all the energy in the brain wave mostly is focused on the body first, the well-being of the body first. So when the energy is generated, I don't want to tell about the wattage or the kilowatts of energy which the mind generates, because people have come up with different wattages that the mind generates. So we shall also deal with that in our next discourse. But let's talk about the brain itself. When it gives those energy to the psychic centers or the chakras, the chakra as well also have the organs that they also supply to. It's like a substation to the brain. And the brain is, those energy are first to maintain the body, before secondary to connect you to your higher self or to the other realms. So when those energies, the brain generates the energy, first it must, all or 80% will be channeled through your digestion and secretion of whatever you eat or whatever you think, whatever comes, your movements and so on. So when those energies are being, focused on your physical body, little is focused to your advancement. So when you fast, the energy does not have anything to do with your physical body or the digestion or secretion. So much of the energy remains at the brain level, and then it connects you up to the other worlds. That is why sometimes it is good that you fast. And moreover, when you fast, the ailments in your system vanishes in a way. You are being healed, because the parasites, the worms, the fungus, the bacteria, the viruses does not have anything to feed on. So they are compelled to migrate from your kidney into your intestines, from wherever your liver into the intestines, from your spleen into the intestines, from the glands into the intestines. So when they get there, then that side of you where they migrated from is healed. That is why sometimes when they want something from you, they want to check certain ailments, they take your feces, they take your urine, because when they don't get something, when the bacteria or the parasite don't get anything to eat, those are the places they migrate to, thinking that they will get something there. So at the end, they end up passing through your stool or through your urine. We have brain waves. We have the beta brain wave, the alpha brain wave, the theta brain wave, the delta brain wave, the infinity. And we have the gamma brain waves. The gamma brain waves is between when the physical consciousness is handing over to the spiritual or to the subconscious. The conscious is handing over to the subconscious when we are going to sleep. And then sometimes when the subconscious is handing over, in between there is the gamma waves. Mostly that is the place where if you don't have time to do your meditation, that is the secret time where you can really manifest things. We've also come to learn about those way of manifestation that gamma waves how you do and manifest things. But we on fasting, you will see that most of our people are able to penetrate through fasting. Let's talk about Bishop Obinim. He testified that through fasting he made it. And even when he was at the Atua Mountains, he made number of days fasting, and even coming down descending from the hill, it is people who hold him and brought him down. And since then, he became what he became. When you look at the Bishop Adumche, the Archbishop Adumche, now reigning, you will see that in his life, he fasted. When you look at the Bishop Oshofa of the Celestial Church, he also fasted a couple of months before becoming what he became. When you look at the TB Joshua, he also fasted. When you look at the cherubim and seraphim, the one who brought cherubim and seraphim, he also fasted. So this has given you, Jesus also fasted, and most people that fasted, you will see that they got a result. So it means that, sisters, fellow humans, it is hard time that we try to really learn what is fasting and then do it. Fasting in a way will heal you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, depending on how you do it. People have said fasting is meant for young people or young men and women, but it is not so. Fasting is meant for all. From the day you were born till the day you die, you can fast. But you have to know how to do it. That is the key to fasting. There's one thing that made people, when they fast, they feel certain, they get some ulcer or some ailments during fasting. When you fast, your body transforms and it is natural. But the way you break your fast, that is, yes, when you fast, your brainwave fast not come down for digestion. You see, the body has 3 systems of how it operates. The first is taking in food, which is 8 hours. Another 8 hours is digestion. Another 8 hours is secretion. People have said that given different times of when to eat and when the food is digestion and when secretion takes place in your physical being. But all in all, it is in these 3 forms. None have added any. So it means that there is a time for your body to take in food, there is time for the body to digest the food, and there is time for the body to secrete the food. All these things needs the brain energy. And also you need the brain energy to think beyond, to think outside the box, to make you excel, to connect with the spirit. Because without the spirit, you can't make it. Without it, nobody has ever gone up without consulting the spirits. The spirits are there to help you and to give you prior information, to give you prior knowledge, to empower you to be able to excel physically. So don't think that you can do it alone. You will fail. When you want to go alone, you will fail. You want to travel from one country to the other and you want to walk, you will get there, but it wouldn't be easy for you. So it is hard time that we look at the vehicles that will pick us, that will quicken our advances to our destination, and that is fasting. Fasting is one of them, and it is good that you fast. Why people sometimes have stomach ache and then sometimes ulcer is that the way they break the fasting. One, when you fast, it means that for the number of hours that you are fasting, digestion has taken place and there's nothing in your stomach. There's nothing in the upper stomach or the sac. There's nothing in it sometimes. So when you want to break your fast, do not drink anything cool, because when it will contrast the sac, and sometimes it will contrast whatever is inside the sac. Sometimes when you drink something cool, it hurts. It gets into your nerves. It gets into your brain. It gets into your veins, and it hurts. So it is high time that you learn that whatever the circumstances, whether it is shining, whatever, take warm water first. When you take warm water first, it will open the sac. It will realign everything. It will open whatever is inside your stomach, where there are clots, whatever, where there are fats, where there are oils. It will really soften the place so that anytime you eat, the food will remain where, will go to where it's supposed to go. But when you drink in, you take in chilled water or chilled drink, it contrasts the sac. And when you contrast the sac, what happens is that when you eat, the food will not get any place to land, and then it will be pushing the liver, sometimes pushing whatever. And moreover, when you break your fast, it is good that you eat slowly. You introduce food to your system slowly, like how you introduce food to a newborn child. So that is how you introduce food to your system, just slowly with the liquid, then you go to the solid food. Fasting will help you. Fasting cures all diseases. Fasting cures all diseases. Fasting will take you to the height spiritually that you want to be. Others have different ways of fasting. There's Jasmuheen. Jasmuheen in these recent times have given a 21 days fast way of fasting. And that 21 days are the very 7 days you don't eat. Another 7 days you only drink water and fruit juice. Another 7 days you drink water. And then your body will realign itself and heal you physically, emotionally, and spiritually. That is one aspect of what someone has also brought, which is also good. But with the 7 days dry fasting, you need coaching. You need to really understand. When you call, I will be able to give you whatever I have to, whatever advice that I have to give you to be able to excel. Fasting heals. Everybody can fast from the one that you were born till the day you die. Do not say that I am old and I can't fast. Everybody can fast as long as there's sicknesses in you, as long as there's ailment in you, as long as things are not moving on well physically, emotionally, and spiritually with you, you must fast. So call for divination, call for advice on fasting, and you will never regret. This is one secret that is being kept from most of us, because when we know the way to fast, we will have the door open to our success, to our health, to we having the zeal to talk to the spirits and so on. Yes, there is one herb that I wanted to introduce to you during fasting, and this herb should be consumed as medicine rather than everyday something. This is called the Jehovah Witness herb. This is how it is. It is been mostly used by the Jehovah Witness because they don't do blood transfusion. They were able to discover this herb, which helps them. Immediately you take, you cook or you boil it 1.5 liters and you take. Immediately you get your blood. It gets into your marrow, and your marrow is able to generate enough blood that the system needs. So it is good that you use this while you fast, because it will also help you. This herb, as you see, Jehovah Witness herb or Jehovah Witness, anywhere you go, you ask of Jehovah Witness herb, they can give this herb to you. It is very good. It cures sickle cell. It is good for sickle cell. It is good for high blood pressure. It is good for sepsis. When you have problem with your marrow, you have problem with the way your blood is being transfused in your system and so on. When you use this Jehovah Witness herb, it helps. And moreover, when you are fasting, it is good that you use this herb as the first thing you take inside you. It really will help you. It really does marvelous things. From the day you were born to the day you die, you can really take this herb. It is good for children. It is good for adults. It is good that everybody plants this herb in his or her home, wherever you are, wherever you can plant it in pot. If you wake up early morning, just take 1, 2, 3 herbs and then boil it and drink. It will boost your energy physically and spiritually. And as time goes on, we will learn the spiritual aspect of this herb as well. So it is good that as you fast, you try to also get this Jehovah Witness herb. And this herb cures so many diseases, so many of them. And it has been the secret of the Jehovah Witness that they use to really cure so many diseases. So thank you very much. This is Richard Okankwe from the Mystery Professional Healing Center. Wherever your problem, physical, emotional, and spiritual, call me on +233 243 150078. +233 243 150078, and I'll be able to give you advice on whatever. I'll be able to call your soul. I'll be able to call your dead parents and dead sisters, brothers and sisters, uncles, to be able to tell you whatever they have for you. I also cure all diseases. I also do spiritual. I have some soaps that I do. The Love Attraction soap, Come to Me, Love Me by Force, Stop Evil soap, Back to Sender soaps, and then whatever the soap, the Tetragrammaton. If you want the St. Michael soap, I can do it for you. Raphael soap, I can do it for you. You want the Michael soap, I can do whatever the soap, whatever the perfume, whatever it is. I'm able to really call the spirits and do it for you. And moreover too, I can do it according to your soul, according to the vibrations around you, according to energies around you. I can really give a soap, perfumes and oils that will match, that will make your angels and your guardian spirit happy to be able to help you. Thank you very much. God bless you.